So firstly, I've gotten some fine-grained sediment. It's similar to sand. There's a few big pieces in there. I got it from the baseball field at Bannerman Park. I'm going to be rocking back and forth my container on top of this plastic spoon in order to try and create ripples within the water and my sediment. As you can tell, it's slightly difficult to see through, as my sediment also contains some dirt, as I just took it from the park, but it should be okay. So I've created a ripple. It's pretty large, so here's the peak here, the trough, and the peak for this side, and I'm gonna go ahead and measure that now with a ruler. So my first length from peak to trough is about a 1/2 centimeter there. About a 1/2 centimeter. And then from peak to peak, looks to be about 11.7 centimeters, you can see there. Adding more water and repeating steps 6 and 7. So my vessel is much more full now, and I'm going to be rocking it back and forth again for a few minutes to create another ripple. This is my new ripple layer after I've added the extra water, and now I'm going to go outside to collect my clay. So I'll be collecting my clay from the dirt here on the ground. It's a little dark out, so it's hard to see, but it's just regular soil. Now I'm going to add my soil to my ripples in order to create a cross section. So this is my vessel now with the soil put on top of the ripples, and then I'm going to cover it again with the sand. Here's my final layer before I continue to rock and create more ripples in my vessel. And finally, I'm going to take out some of the water and let it dry and hopefully get a cross-cut photo in the morning. As you can see, this sample is still a little wet, but it's been a couple of days now and it's due today, so we're gonna have to cut it open anyway and see what we can do. I tried to cut it open. It is a little unsuccessful, but you can kind of see in there where the cross section is. I wonder if, no. Yeah, you can sort of, oh, there's still water in it. Yeah, you can kind of see when you're looking in really close, maybe from this perspective, you can see the ripples, how they're layered on top of each other. You can still better see the layers from the side. You can see right here, it's the sand, the silt, and then the sand again. It's clear to me now that there was definitely a good bit of clay within the sand. Probably why we didn't get the perfect ripple effect, but it was difficult for me to find some fine-grained sediment, such as sand, as we don't have a whole lot of that around. So that I'd say would be one of my errors there, or just, situational error. But here we go, it's my cross section.